I would like to now introduce Amna Adnan, who is currently the Executive Director and co-founder of Meal Helper Heroes, an organization which was born out of participation in the first ever cohort of the ReMobilizing the Youth program last summer. And she received seed funding from the 2022 ReImagining the Future Conference. So I'm just going to give Amna the floor now.
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon in like Amanda's case. I'm Amna, joining from Calgary. And like Nicole mentioned, I was actually in the ReMobilizing Youth program last year, and our group ended up winning the seed funding from the conference, which allowed us to bring to life our organization, Meal Helper Heroes. So if we rewind a bit, during the summer, our group of mobilizers decided that we wanted to focus on food insecurity in Calgary. And before the ReMobilizing program, I had taken an entrepreneurship program in which they mentioned that whatever your case is or whatever your cause is, you want to have a unique value proposition and you want to use design thinking. So using an empathetic, human-centered approach. So I guess it's really easy to automatically come to the solution of opening another community kitchen or pantry, but we found that there was already a ton of food security resources in Calgary, including campus food banks, pantries at places of worship, community kitchens, etc. But the problem was that people didn't know about them. So we wanted to spread awareness about the different food security resources in Calgary and kind of distribute the traffic so that it wasn't just the Calgary Food Bank. And then the design thinking piece was that the thing is, when you're hungry, you can't really do anything. Everything becomes about finding where your next meal is going to come from. So it's like you have your laptop and your notes, and it's 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and then you're wondering, where is my dinner going to come from? And so this is particularly hard if there are certain barriers, like if you're a new immigrant or English isn't your first language. So you're already extremely stressed and still have to look for help. So that's why we wanted to offer one-on-one support to help find food security resources that are accessible for individuals and then help them access those resources. So currently our website, mealhelperheroes.ca, has a list of food security resources in Calgary. And for each resource, we detail who can access that resource, what does the resource provide, is there anything required to access that resource, and how you access it. And this list is still growing. We also welcome recommendations, and we're trying to reach out and find as many new food security resources or ones that we haven't discovered yet and adding them to the website. And then also anybody can book the one-on-one support through our website, where we help people find food security resources that are available and accessible to them, and then help them access that resource. And so also something that we wanted was that if you're experiencing food security, you know that someone's there with you, willing to help you and kind of go with you through the process, so you're not alone. And then in September, we're hoping to start our outreach activities so that people know about what resources are available to them in Calgary before they're put in this situation. And Meal Helper Heroes is still growing. We still have a ton of work to do. So if you'd like to be a part of this mission, please feel free to contact me. At the end, I'll put my email and the Meal Helper Heroes email in the chat. And I'd just like to end with something important that I've learned. So this sounds kind of harsh, but it's not enough to care about the cause. You have to be able to plan, manage tasks, effectively communicate, and lead a team. So I would suggest for anyone starting a new venture or a nonprofit to learn about project management and leadership while embarking on fixing the problem. I can, if you're interested, I can send some resources that I've used to learn more about project management. And also at the beginning, setting out team member expectations early on so that everyone has a clear idea about what it's going to take to deliver your goals. I was really lucky because I got to have weekly meetings with Diba from ReImagining 17, who kept me accountable to the goals I was setting and always gave me extremely useful advice and perspective along the way. And obviously, Meal Helper Heroes would not be here if it hadn't been for the ReImagining 17 team. So I'd like to thank them, and I'm really excited to see what future endeavors they inspire next. So, thank you.